Hello everybody, hope y'all having another blessed day. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a quick little discussion talking about the newly dropped ban list for Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. Now I'm recording this video, this ban list will be going live tomorrow on May 18th, 2026, and we'll have to see how this will be impacting the current meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! So without further ado, let's just scroll down to the bottom and talk about these cards real quick. So in this ban list we got recently, we have 3 cards that end up getting banned. Alright, first one being Natria Rose Whip, a card I've never heard of up until this ban list. Alright, and looking at the card, no, Punk active 1 spell trap. This is a Floodgate card. We do not like Floodgates to be banned. Now, reason why this one popped up, I saw a thing that, I guess Elf Tune or something can turbo this out, so good little preventive hit so we don't see that terrible thing happening. You know, this is like some more like Wind Statue over again. Next card got hit, K9 Nori, going from 3 to 1. This is a big hit to K9s as basically a core deck, because this is kind of like the 1-card combo to get out essentially like Azuna, which Azuna gets you even more cards you can send. So this is really bad for the deck to see this card get hit. Right, especially from 3 to 0, not even to 1, so they don't get to play it at all. So K9s is all initially dead as a core deck, but as a splash ball like Hand Trap, Hate Engine, you know, going to Ripper, you can still play it. And the last card ban, Gizmic Puppet, Phanex, Machine X. Never heard of this card either, but looking for that last effect, the last couple effects there, you can basically attach one as a special summon monster to your field or to your opponents, which should go into your opponents, and if it goes to your opponents, you can destroy it and deal damage to your opponent equal to half its attack, which I'm guessing, I don't know, probably an FTK out there that's being developed, a Mastodor or an OCG that can abuse this card, or even just currently around. So this is an FTK hit, which again, FTK cards need to get hit. But that's it for the ban list, which is a little surprising. There's a couple of cards I thought should have got banned also. Like I thought more Floodgates, like Anti-Spell Fragrance with the Mission Fissure's been seeing a lot of play, should have got hit. You could have had the Mission Shifter get hit. I thought Hornet Drones with how strong basically like the Yummy package with the Sky Strikers were, could have got hit some more. And then even some more cards on top of that potentially could have been hit. Like even like Catapult Total, I thought could have been hit. That is a technically searchable FTK, which I showcased in the previous video, but it didn't happen. Now we got 10 limits. We'll talk about real quick too. We got our first hit to, well, straight up hit to Yummy. All right, Cups of Yummy, which is its better kind of road to normal summons with 1-card combo piece going from 3 to 1. It's still free in OCG, but 1 over here in TCG Master Duel. All right, so that's a good strong hit to them. Hope for some consistency. Coming back from ban, it's been like banned 3 times, I feel like, but if Snow was back, that's because you have this new support for Fairy Tail coming out. Like, it'd be like a new rogue deck. I think this is fine. Yeah, I say it's definitely got power crap. It doesn't have a once per turn clause, but basically when it's special summon and normal summon, you can target 1-point monster, put it face down. Doesn't negate, and doesn't destroy a pop, and it does cost a lot of resources, so you could splash it into a deck that banishes a lot or mills a lot. That's fine. Alright, but it'll be probably decent and probably a fail to deck coming out. No rogue deck for sure. Surprising ones that White Rabbit got hit, and no kind of 1-card combo piece for the Malice deck, where I guess Malice has been doing good recently. You know, a few months ago this would not have been on the radar, but Malice topped a recent regional or YCS or something like that. So going from 2 to 1 makes sense. So in OCG, Malice is never kind of like dead, so it's not really played as much with power crep, so it's at free. You'll probably see this card come back too in the future. A weird one, Cups of Yummy Way. This is probably the worst hit on the ban list because you only play 1 anyways if you're playing Yummy. So this is like saying, hey, you could play free. I know you're going to play 1, but I'm going to make sure you only play 1 still. So this does nothing. Useless part in the ban list. Now this one here, you know, makes sense. It was at 2. It was bought from, well, it was like at 1, back to 2. Now it's back to 1. It's just a really strong card. That's been used as a splash word engine in any deck that is fused summon from Chimera to Draco Tail. So having it at 1 doesn't hurt pure branded, which is fine. No, let them have the 1 branded fusion. And they can still play, but this basically hit to the splashable engines or the hybrid decks. And this is really strong. This will force any negate you have. You have to start branded fusion. Now we have 2 cards coming back from the ban list at this time. We have Metamorphosis and Premature Barrier. I'll do a separate video on Metamorphosis. Very strong card, OG for sure. Tribute 1 monster, special summon a fusion monster from your extra at the same level. Now, people, but it's that 2 in OCG, 3 in Master Duel. We'll have to see what we can do with TCG. For me, I think it's pretty strong. Now, at 1, maybe not, but if you ever go to Master Duel and it goes back to 3, look out for this card. Maybe I'm going to pick it up early, honestly. And I'll be grabbing me some copies soon. And then Premature Burial, you know, it's banned in LCG, banned in Master Duel still, which is kind of surprising. I guess we're going to experiment in TCG with it. To me, treat it like a Orcus Return, I believe, which lets you revive cards, I believe, or revive a monster, or is it World Legacy, like World Legacy or something like that? What would that whole thing lets you revive monsters? Think of it like that part of the engine. There was a deck that's pretty strong right now. I can't search it because it does play a lot of quick spells, being I think Doom Z. You could play this card as an extra extended piece, but I don't think it's broken. So yeah, you could technically keep bouncing it back to your hand, some wacky combo probably, and do some FDK with it, but I think it'll be fine. Right. We'll see though. Of course, well, OCG still has a ban, so we may have to bring it back ban if it is too good. Then the next one here, we have some more limits. So Radiant Typhoon, though 1-card combo piece, though Rhoda in a sense is from 3 to 1. First of the OCG Master Duel to do so. This basically will lower kind of ceiling gap, and though we'll say open up maybe some new kind of merged engines with the deck itself, but it is a pretty strong hit to Radiant Typhoon. We were Draco Tail, so this is going to be the first main hit to Draco Tail, besides the Brand of Fusion. Essentially, this is another Brand of Fusion, but set to Draco Tail specifically. Right? And this was at 3, now it's at 1. There's some fusion from the extra deck using cards from hand deck or fields. Pretty strong card. Okay. They need to go to 1 for sure. And then this is also another preemptive hit to Elf Note. Right? Elven Note. And because it lets you reveal a single monster from extra deck, which that's basically a lot of what the Elven Note stuff does, and basically spell summon, add to your hand one of the materials listed on the card. Now, Elven Note's a card that the deck type that's heard is going to become like tier 0, almost like Tyrants in a sense. So we'll have to see if the attributes develops that way, if the current decks can contend against it. Maybe this hit's enough, maybe it needs to be more hits in the future. And then we have 2 semi-limits, that being Draco Tail Lucas and Draco Tail Artharian, what that thing is. Yeah, I think you only play 2 of these anyway, so this going down to 2 doesn't really hurt the deck. And this one here is now one of those consistency hit. It was at 3, now it's down to 2. You know, so Draco Tails are definitely losing some cards, losing 1 Brand of Fusion, losing 2 Draco Tails of the Ruas, and losing 1 of Lucas. That's 4 cards they're losing overall. You know, may add some chance to add some more generic engines, some more hand traps, more generic searchers. We'll have to see. All right. So yeah, so that's current the ban list. I like to describe really as more of a Rhoda hit. A lot of kind of 1-card combo stuff kind of got hit to 1 from 3, from Cup C, well, yeah, from Cup C to Rabbit, from Brain of Fusion to Chant and Rua and Synchro Overtake. A lot of these cards, you know, is kind of lowering the ceiling gap of the current decks. Will it change the current tiers? A lot of the current decks for Elven Notes? I don't think so, but it will definitely promote Elven Notes of being a stronger deck against these, since they don't really have any major hit side Synchro Overtake, and they don't really need to play Rosewhip anyways. Now that's going to do it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it helps you support me and helps me make more videos for you to enjoy. Now, if you missed anything in the ban list, definitely leave it as a comment section down below, and definitely share your thoughts on what your own opinions are on this ban list. Now, with that, I hope this week is blessed, and I'll see you again in the next video. That of mine, I'm out.